everyone. I'm Karen McNair, the CEO at the Arcadia Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for joining us for a wonderful podcast. This is Tasting Arcadia. The whole idea of this podcast is to share with you about Taste of Arcadia, which is a large event presented by the Chamber of Commerce at the beautiful Santa Anita Park. I'm going to start off right away to say get your tickets now, get your VIP tables now before it is too late and we are sold out. So you go to tasteofarcadia.com to get your tickets today. The goal for this podcast is you get to know, meet, spend time with some of our food and drink vendors. You know, we have such a great place in Arcadia to taste so many different types of food and drinks that I just felt like we should bring a few of them to you. So we're jumping into this episode with Joey, who is the manager of Mount Lowe, our wonderful local brewery. Hello, Joey. Good to see you.
Hello, Karen. Thank you for having me.
So glad you're here. We're going to start off, jump right in to get to know a little bit about Mount Lowe. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the business and the history?
Absolutely. So, Mount Lowe was founded in 2016. We are going on our 9th year. We're getting there anyway, going on our 9th year. The brewery is an homage to the San Gabriel Valley, the railway that was built in the San Gabriel Valley in 1893, forgive me, by Thaddeus Lowe. The brewery itself has a bunch of the history of Mount Lowe and is kind of this outdoor fun feel to it.
I do love when you walk into Mount Lowe. Not only is it family friendly, so great to see faces. It's kind of like the Cheers. You walk in, everyone knows each other.
Right.
But your artwork is a little walk down history, memory lane of what Mount Lowe was like.
Yeah, absolutely. All the time I get people telling me that their grandmother used to live somewhere around the area they visited. There's so much history to be found in it. The artwork, as you mentioned on the walls, are legitimate photos, and they bring a great piece of the history to you.
Oh, great. Okay. Yeah. So take a look around. As soon as you walk in, that's my tip.
There.
So where is Mount Lowe located?
So we are in Arcadia, California, right between 1st and 2nd on St. Joseph. We're not too far from here. The Gold Rail takes you right to us. It's a super close walk from there. We are still the only brewery in Arcadia, so you can always just search that. It will. I've always been told Google Maps or some kind of map takes you some funky way, but you will find us.
Joey says here, too, we're currently recording in downtown Arcadia, so it's near the downtown Arcadia area. Hours of operation, how often are you open? When can I get my beer, Joey?
So we are open Tuesday through Sunday. Monday we are closed. Hours of operation are from 4 to 9, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 to 11 Friday, Saturdays 1 to 11, and then Sundays 1 to 8. A bit funky as far as the hours go, but they work for us.
Yeah. It's the time of year where people are traveling, so it makes it a little hard. But we'll touch base on a little bit later on how we can help you more. Okay. Why don't you tell me about special? I feel like I follow you on Instagram. Mm-hmm. I know I follow you on Instagram, and you post so many great videos, so many upcoming things. What are some events and some activities that are happening at Mount Lowe recently?
We do something at Mount Lowe just about every single day. There is always
something
fun.
That way.
There's always something fun happening there. Even if it's not exactly in a scheduled event, you might walk into a dog birthday party. Oh
my gosh, that is the best. Please call me next time.
Yeah, no, I've had plenty of those. They're always a great time. You might walk into anything, but as far as scheduled events go, we have bingo on Sundays. Mm-hmm. It's not your typical bingo. It is a ton of fun. We do trivia just about every single Wednesday, and we have a great trivia turnout. It's not too hard, not too easy. We give prizes away, including things like crafting your own beer if you wind up being like the champion of our quarterly trivia. It's a ton of fun. I've had quite a few teams make a beer to be served there already, which I think they have a lot of fun with.
I love that.
So I've got an adult bingo night coming up that is adults only, and we have a ton of fun with that one. That one's getting a lot of popularity. We've only done it 3 times, but they've all been a blast. And as of right now, I'm really hoping to kind of start some kind of networking thing where I know that a lot of small businesses are struggling these days, and I think it'd be a great way to kind of gather, network, get a little time to talk about what your business does, just like this. I think this is a wonderful idea. Gets everybody invested in or at least gives them the idea that something like this exists out there for them.
Yeah, that's definitely a lane that the Chamber of Commerce would love to participate with you
absolutely.
on, but definitely helping our businesses able to share. It would be great. Now, just so I can make sure it's on my calendar, if I follow you on Instagram, is there a calendar? Do I pick something up? Do I call you? How do I find out what's going on?
Absolutely. So any one of those avenues will work. Social media will work just fine. We have a website as well, which is mountlowbrewingco.com. But we have Instagram, which I think is our number one social media site right now. And most of the, if not all of it, you can find on that, including our calendar, what food trucks we might have for the day, and events.
Great. That always helps me.
Mm-hmm.
So this focus today is beer.
Right.
Okay.
As it should be every day.
Especially in the summertime. Yeah. Okay. So what is your favorite beer that you feel like you're serving, brewing, creating right now?
Sure. So at this very moment, it's got to be the Lowdown, the Hazy IPA, which I happen to bring for us to try today, if you'd be so kind.
We're going to try it, folks. Hang on.
Now, Mount Lowe, we get asked what our flagship beer is all the time. And in my opinion, Mount Lowe's greatest success has always been having something for everybody. Okay. If you're not a beer person, I've got a beer for that, you know? I've also got seltzers and different avenues around that. I've got light beers, dark beers, mid-range, hoppy, not so hoppy. Mount Lowe to me has always been the place to find something you will like, you know? So that's what it's always been for me. Right now, if I absolutely had to pick one, again, it's this Hazy IPA that I've brought today. It's got this juicy, citrus-forward start to it. It is so refreshing. It's not too heavy on the ABV. I am not a big fan of IPAs, which is typically the most popular style of beer.
Okay, that's good to know.
But this is one that, again, it's just one of those things where Mount Lowe has got it, you know? I'm not an IPA person, but this IPA I really enjoy.
Okay, we're going to taste it a little bit later. Yeah. I have an idea for one of your T-shirts. So wait, before you open the can.
Yeah, please, lay it on me.
I think it needs to say, let's get hoppy. Instead of let's get happy.
That's great. I dig it.
Okay, all of you laughing at that dumb joke right now or not laughing, please just do a little laugh to make me feel better. Okay, you were talking about the different beers. Mm-hmm. We've talked about your favorites. What's something that is a fan favorite, the most popular?
Sure. So our bestseller the last 3 years running has been a beer called the Hills Have IPA.
Okay, that is a good one.
If you've ever been there, I'm sure you've at least heard about it. It is a phenomenal double IPA. It is traditional West Coast. It's got a really great malty start to it, a nice hoppy finish. It is the traditional hop head beer. You know, people really enjoy those bitter finishes, which again, they've never been for me. I really do believe IPAs take a little bit of a palate adjustment. You got to get used to them, but people just love it. They absolutely love it. That's been my bestseller the last 3 years.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So what at the brewery are you most proud of? You feel like it's a great part of your business, you're excited to share with us?
I love the fact that the people who have been with us for almost the entire time we've been open.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I've had a rotation of bartenders and everything like that, and different reasons, of course, but people seem to really love working there because the experience overall is just fun. It's just a fun place to be. In my mind, it really is like one of the last really great social experiences that a lot of places have to offer. Something like a brewery. It's not your traditional bar where you go to get absolutely hammered. It is a social experience. You go there to have a beer with friends. You go there to let your kids kind of have some fun while you sit back and do whatever it is you'd like to do. I like that we've catered to that experience for so long. The feedback has always been great about the brewery, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud to have been a part of that. I've shared some really, really incredible experiences, made a ton of friends that I now consider family. I think the place just has a really, really great vibe to it, something that everybody can enjoy. It truly is a place where everybody is welcome, and at some point, everybody will know your name.
It's true. I totally believe it. It's a family when
Yeah.
you walk in, not only with staff, not only with the owners, the managers, everyone. It's the customers too.
Yeah.
You walk in, it's just that warm feeling, like
absolutely.
you're home. So I agree. just so you know. Now, it's summertime. It's warm out. I feel like I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What is the best way I could support your business?
All right. So the best way you can come in is come in, have a beer, and enjoy yourself 100%.
Yes.
That is the best way to do it. But word of mouth is super important right now.
Yep.
Every single day I have a new customer walk in and they tell me that they live, a mile or two away and they had never heard of us. So
Yeah.
it's super important to, if you did enjoy yourself at the place, tell your friends about it.
Yeah.
Check out our social media. Again, we've always got something going on there. We do retirement parties, we've done wedding rehearsals, all the stuff. We can do it all there.
I love that you can host parties. I can go have a beer, but the point I think is really received to take a friend with you, tell someone about it,
Right.
because we all talk about these small businesses and how much we love them, but we don't want you to be a hidden gem. We
Right.
want you to be out there and people coming and the room's packed and the party's booked and the dog birthday, which is
Yeah,
now my new
yeah,
favorite event to have, is the best. Okay, we're going to jump into Taste of Arcadia. So Joey and I were prepping and we're talking, how many years, Joey, have you been part of Taste of Arcadia, Mount Lowe?
I believe we had come up with 5, if I'm not mistaken.
You are
5.
correct.
Yeah.
Yay, 5 years, which is so exciting. We have always been so proud to have you as part of Taste.
Thank you so much.
As we realize we've still got some time, but what are you kind of thinking about bringing to Taste for us to test?
Last year when I was here doing the podcast, I had a beer called the 4 Dias, the 4 days. That was the one we tried. I will be having that beer again.
Okay, great.
Phenomenal, easy drinking lager. I'll have a blonde with me. I'm hoping the Boricua blonde, our delicious blonde that we have available at the brewery right now. I'm really hoping we have the Lowdown there because, again, phenomenal beer that every person should try. And probably the Hills have IPA as well. So those
Okay,
are
great.
the 4 I'm thinking about bringing. One may change because I would love to have either a dark or maybe something mid-range there, but that's probably what it'll be.
So you did mention you were on the podcast before in our
Yeah.
first season. So if you're listening now, you can always go back and listen to the podcast from last year, hear a little bit more about Mount Lowe. So we're excited. Anything else you want to share before we start our tasting? Anything else we don't want to miss out? We've learned a lot.
Let me see. Anything else? Well, again, word of mouth is huge. Please come on by to the brewery sometime. I think you will have a blast with it, definitely. But I have got one more piece of information. I figured it out. I figured out why these podcasts really are happening. Because every single interview you do, right? They got to bring in food, beer, something like
Yes,
that. This is just a big, long cheat week for you, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, yes, it is. And some podcasts, some recordings go one after the other.
Sure.
It is. I do need to adjust a few vegetables
I
in my
got you.
diet after this. Well, on that note, that I'm going to now have a beverage.
Please.
Okay.
Share this one with me.
This is a beautiful large can. So can
Yeah.
I buy it and take the can home?
Absolutely. So
Okay.
this is called a Crowler. It's a 32-ounce can of beer that I sealed at the brewery.
Oh, that's
fresh
so
off
cool.
the tap.
Okay.
So I have plenty of these available at the brewery as well as 64 ounces.
Okay,
I
love
normally
that.
have
It's a tiny beer.
4 packs of cans as well, but I don't at the moment. So
Okay.
I'm going to open this bad boy up. Oh, no, I forgot to open it up in the mic. That's all right. You just get to hear me enjoy it then. Okay. I'll pour you the first one here.
Thank you.
And then I'll drink the other 30 ounces.
Oh, boy. Should I say thank you?
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I'm
Thank
very
you so
excited.
much for having me. I love doing this with you. You do such a fantastic job
Oh,
hosting.
thank you.
They are so fun. You make this so easy. So
Oh,
thank
thank you
again
so
for
much.
letting us get ourselves out there.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the beer. And I did not make the beer, so it's a fresh example. I am smelling it first, though. Citrus? Orange?
Absolutely.
Look at me knowing stuff. Okay, this in our Tasting Arcadia cup, I'm going to...
What do you think? Is it as good as I hyped it up to
Oh,
be?
it is good.
It's easy. It's very
it's
easy.
so smooth.
Yeah.
No
Yep.
bite, lots of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and cold,
Yep.
which I appreciate.
Great for a day like this. A little bit warmer, and you don't want to be too overwhelmed with something too hoppy. This is a great avenue.
Right, this will keep you hoppy. That's for sure. Poolside, I have a pool, so I was thinking about taking, pick up some from Mount Lowe, enjoy there, and then take it home for the next day as I'm reading a book and poolside, enjoying it. I'm going to take one more drink, yes, just to taste it, to make sure it's approved before I get the okay. Can I ask about the label as I look at it? Is the art something you created? Is someone...
Yeah, so this was this shows the incline railway here. And we had originally done 4 different artworks for the cans, and I do actually have 4 different cans available at the brewery. So if you find yourself to be a little bit of a collector of things like this, I do have 4 different versions of this can here that people seem to really enjoy having.
No, I must compliment that. For all the years I have been able to participate in Mount Lowe's journey.
Sure.
The cans are always amazing.
Yeah, we've got some great artists for sure.
Yes. There have been so many. From the glitter beer.
The glitter one, yeah. That one's got my face on it.
It does.
It's got me with the beard far bigger than I've ever actually had, but I've had some decent beard time.
But it is fun.
Yeah, but it's got this glitter in it, and it's such a fun can, and it's just one of those things I get to say, like, yeah, my face is on that beer, you know? And that's really fun for me. I have a good time with that.
If we ever think about bringing that back, it is one of my favorites.
It's always been one of those secret, like, okay, this is the last resort, the last brewery rally. You know, we're going to release the glitter can again, and hopefully it skyrockets us.
Let me know. I'll stand in line. Okay, anything else you want to share about Taste, about Mount Lowe, about things happening? While I take another sip.
Yeah, like
Come on,
I mentioned,
Joey.
always something happening at the brewery. We have always got fantastic beer for you, and the idea, of course, is to keep the staples and rotate through new things. So we try and keep people interested in making sure they've got something new to try there. Again, new events all the time. We've done Jurassic Park brunches, Golden Girls. We do themed trivias like The Office and Harry Potter. Again, we've got an adults-only bingo coming up here that we call Bango, which is a ton of fun. That one goes 21 and over after a certain time. But that is so much fun. And it's like I said, it's always just a fun time at Mount Lowe.
I just really want to encourage everybody, please, please, please come by Mount Lowe. They are the only brewery in Arcadia, and they are wonderful. And I feel like we need to support our breweries right now more than ever.
Absolutely.
And celebrate all the years you've been with us, but make sure you're around for many, many more. So please go by and visit. Now, I'm going to talk about Taste of Arcadia again, Joey. Hang on. Tasteofarcadia.com is where you'll get your tickets today. We have VIP tables, which has early entry, a private table that you and your friends can sit at, walk around. It is a walk and visiting event where you get to go to all the booths, food and drink vendors. Tasteofarcadia.com has all the lists, all the great things happening. So thank you for being with us, Joey. We have a new episode coming on. We're doing 2 a week. So the next one is Sweet Nothing's Cake Shop, where we were just saying how much we love their cakes.
Them, yes.
So we're excited to hear a little bit more from them. Thank you. I am excited to finish my beer.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Please keep listening on all the different channels that you enjoy hearing a podcast or watching us on YouTube. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Download for your run, your walk. Hey, go for a run and listen about food and drinks. I love that. Absolutely. It's a way to burn the calories and then get to go enjoy.
Finish it off at Mount Lowe.
And finish it at Mount Lowe. Thank you all for joining us. Have a great day, and we will see you soon.